you to protect your credit. All of these things protect your credit. One of the last things I'm gonna mention for you today is refinancing. So refinancing, it could be helpful if you're refinancing. Just know that you're starting all over when you refinance. Unless you refi for a shorter term than what's left on your current loan, you are starting all over again. So if you've been in your house 6 years, you originally financed it for on a 30 year loan, and you've been in your house 6 years, you've got 24 years left to pay on your loan. You refinance it back to 30 years again, so now you're back again to 30 years. So just definitely keep that in mind when you're thinking about doing that. With a refinance, it's possible to not make a payment for 30 to 45 days and longer if you time it correctly. So if you time it correctly, it's possible that you won't have to make a payment at all for 30 to 45 days, or even longer if you do the timing correctly. So if you got questions about this timing, this is something that you're thinking about doing, definitely contact me. I can help you work out the logistics on the timing of this so you don't have to make a payment for 30 or 45 days, possibly 60 days. That will help you tremendously if you don't have to make a mortgage payment for 2 months. If you can get that kind of reprieve and not hurt your credit at the same time, that's something that you might value. So contact me. You send me an email, 800@creditscoreman.com. In the subject line for this particular issue, I want you to put 30 to 45 days. In the subject line, 30 to 45 days. Email me at 800@creditscoreman.com so I can tell you how to get this done if that's something that you want to do as well. So, end of the day, protect yourself by saving. I did a whole show about this some time ago. So dig back through the previous podcast for a title, something like Protect Your Credit Through Saving. Something of that nature was the title. So go back, listen to that show. It'll give you additional tips on how to do that. So there are more tips there for sure. So anyone you talk to, make sure you document their name, their ID number for work, and the day and time that you call. Make sure you write that down somewhere. If you're, you're a computer electronic person, put a note in your phone or what have you. If you are old school, pen and paper, write it down. Write down what they say. Write down what you say, what kind of conclusion you guys come to, and that information. You want their name because it might be 5 Kevins that work at that place. It might be 7 Bettys that work at that place. So you want their ID number, and make sure you get the day and the time that you called as well, because it might save you a little bit in the future. All right, so look, that's the show for today. Let me give a couple of shout-outs right quick. I say the shout-outs for last again. Let's do a couple of shout-outs. So one is for Darius King. That's my great-nephew. His birthday was on the 18th, so happy birthday to you, Darius. Sonora King, that's my cousin. Her birthday was on the 19th, so happy birthday to her. Today is Brian Broadnack's birthday. Happy birthday to you, Brian Broadnack. Happy birthday to all of you guys. So I'm going to tell you guys this before I get out of here. I'm going to remind you again, 5 Pillars of Credit on Amazon. No better time like the present to go ahead and get that ebook and read that ebook. And let me know what you think as well. So send me an email, make a review, what have you, with 5 Pillars of Credit. So go to Amazon and get 5 Pillars of Credit. You know how I got to do before I get out of here. Kobe, Cameron, and Carter, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm out.